would you like to toast?
Are you getting fresh?
At this hour, no one gets fresh.
Well,
Lady first.
wet the whistle, warm the heart. So, is your wife wandering about tonight looking for you?
Oh no. We are strange.
Strange?
Yes.
What do you mean you're strange?
No longer do we live together.
Oh, you're estranged.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes. We have are strange many years. I have betrayed her.
Oh?
Yes. I am betraying her now. At this very moment, I am betraying her.
We're only talking.
Not the talking.
I'm drinking liquor from little spoons.
Not the little spoons.
Well, unless she owns the bar across the street.
You see this board bill?
Board bill?
Uglies. Put the fish into your pocket.
You mean billboard?
Yes, of course I mean. What is board bill? Nothing. Silliness. You see this billboard.
Sure, what about it?
It is portrait of marriage.
Actually, it's an advertisement for kippers.
What do you see?
On the billboard?
Yes, in advertisement. What do you see?
Well, two fishermen in a dory pulling...
Not two fishermen.
There might be ships in the background.
Not two fishermen.
All right. How many do you see?
One.
One?
One fisherman. And his wife.
His wife.
It is portrait of marriage.
What makes you think that's his wife?
This is famous American painting. You think famous American painter paints this for selling the kippers? No! The famous painter knows that marriage is a little dory.
A little
A
dory?
little dory with a little leak.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes, please take my word, young bride-to-be, and any good boat can take a little leak if always somebody bail it out. But if you ignore this leak, you both drown. It is simple as that. If you see leak and both say, let other one bail, you drown. Even if you cram your nets with fish till bursting almost. If no one bails, you only sink your little boat faster.
What if your marriage doesn't have a little leak?
All marriage have leak.
What if it doesn't?
Then you ignore and you will drown.
I'd like to look in the bedroom now. Hey, wait a second. Who are you? That's my husband, Nathan Kravitz, CPA. What are you doing in this apartment, Mr. Kravitz? Looking for a pair of clean socks. I bet Andre sometimes borrowed Nate's socks when he got his own wets. Sorry, Pet, we're not to remove any hosiery. I'll get you some new at the 5 and dime. Oh, hold up. How well did you know the deceased? He can't answer that question. Why not? Because he's mute. Mute? Mute, yes. Why? Have you never seen a mute? I saw a mime once. Mimes aren't mutes. They're just pretending. Now, go on, Nate. I'll handle this. Wait a second. Don't you think he's self-conscious enough? How does he communicate with you? With a complex system of hand gestures and body signals and facial movement. Right, dear? See? Okay. Ask him something for me. Ask him yourself. He's not deaf. How well did you know Mr. Bodachevsky? Oh, go ahead, Nate. Answer the question. I'll translate. What'd he say? He said because they were about the same size, they sometimes shared clothing, that's all. Oh. Did he ever mention meeting someone from out of town? I told you Andre kept to himself. I'd like your husband's answer if you don't mind. Well, he says he once shared a cab with Norman Vincent Peale. Did he ever receive postcards with cryptic messages? Greetings from Lake Tahoe. What part of that was Lake Tahoe? But that's all the questions. We've got to get going. Just one more thing, Mrs. Kravitz. Did he ever mention the name Olga Sergeyevna? Sure, it's the name of his boat. I don't mean his boat, I mean his wife, a former Soviet journalist. Joe Stalin sent her to Siberia, and we believe your tenant was recruited as a spy to keep her alive. Did he ever mention Olga Sergeyevna? He says Andre didn't live in the past. If he did have a wife back home, she might as well not have even existed. This means all that? It's like aloha. It has many meanings.
Hey, I'm Carl Palmer. I'm 6'1", and I'm with Kazarian Measures Ruskin.